bronzy makeup, glowy bronzy makeup, or the makeup that everyone is talking about. This is what we're going to be trying out today with some new products, you guys. And I'm just so excited because these products are a complete banger, you guys. You definitely need to get your hands on them. So finally, let's get started. We're gonna start off with a base, and obviously we are going to do a skin prep. If you hear something in the background, I apologize. That is my laundry. Yes, I am a full-time content creator, part-time, full-time housewife. I'm going to start with a lip balm because my lips have been really dry to the point like my lips are cracking, and I haven't been drinking a lot of water. My life shook me up a little bit. My father and grandmother actually got into a car accident, so I have been all over the place. So yeah, hopefully everything gets resolved really soon. This is, by the way, Glass Balm from Glow Recipe. It's absolutely beautiful, you guys. And this one is Eyes Bingzo, or Bingzu. Sorry if I mispronounce it, but it hydrates my lips really, really well. I do want to also fix up my brows just a little bit. I will go ahead and start with the NYX, or the NYX Transparent Brow Gel. This is the current one I have been using. It went viral for the right reasons. It literally does not make my eyebrow hair stiff. It doesn't feel harsh at all, and it does keep it laminated in place exactly how I would keep them. And it does move around if you do move around, but it still keeps it safe. So nothing really is going to move it. It's going to keep them in place for a long time, but it doesn't make it like hard gel feeling. You know what I mean? And that is very important to me because I don't want to feel my brows. And when I do put like gel stuff, it does get stiff to the point where I could feel my brows on my face. And that is weird. So it literally comes in with like the plastic bristles over there, and you squeeze out the product. I squeeze about this much, and it's, as you can see, transparent. Now I'm going to quickly fill in my brows. This is the Precision Eyebrow Pencil from Morphe. It has a brush on the other end, and it has a retractable pencil on the other. This is the perfect cool tone eyebrow pencil that I have used before, and I always recommend it. It doesn't give off that reddish tint, which I appreciate because I do think my hair color is currently more on the cooler side. Not currently, but naturally it is on the cooler side, so cold brew just works really well for my hair. All right, that is finally done. We have filled them in. They look really nice and clean and neat. We could now start with face prep. I only do that because I don't like when there is product on my brows. It just disturbs the whole process, and it glides too. It's like too wet to apply, so that's why I just do it before my skin prep at this moment. So I just learned that, and I wanted to put that out there as well, just so you know it will work a little bit better when your skin is more on the drier side. And then you could do the skin prep and moisturizing, bring that moisture back in. For my current skin prep, I do basic things again. I start with serums, then I go with moisturizers, and then SPF. I could always skip serums and just go with moisturizer and then SPF, but it really depends on how my skin is doing. I could just do serum and then SPF, either or all of them together. It really depends on how my skin, again, is doing. Today, I will be using the Medicube. This is the Peptide Pink Serum. I almost finished it. It's like almost gone. It is also one of the viral products, and I really like it because it absorbs into my skin so well and it layers under makeup beautifully, and it keeps my skin hydrated at all times. Super hydrated. The next step was going to be applying some SPF, and this one is going to be the Hydrating Fluid 30 SPF from Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow. Oh no. Something is in the air. I'm like... I'm going to apply a thin layer as well as on my forehead. I like this one because it's really hydrating. It keeps my skin super glowy as well. And that is what I'm looking for this makeup look in particular. So looking for the products that are going to benefit the style of makeup that you're planning for is also very important. For this makeup, we're looking for that dewy skin, really nice and bronzy, perfect for summer. So we need to give that natural, like fresh, like moisturized effect. So moisturized. All right, so for the product that I wanted to use that is new, it's going to be the Chantecallie. This is the oil-free gel foundation. It's gel, like it's so crazy, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it, so I wanted to bring it up to you guys. This is something completely new to me. It is ivory and shell. Those are the shades that I have. The texture of this foundation is completely gel-like, like mousse, almost like jelly mousse. It's like pudding. You're putting pudding on your face. But I did try it out. It is so lightweight, gives you a skin-like finish, and I just loved it on my skin. And I feel like this is the perfect foundation for summer. So that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use the brush that it came with. This is the black Chantecallie brush. Okay, so Blend and Smooth is the name. Blend and Smooth is the name of this brush. So thin, you guys, like so thin. I don't feel anything. I'm not sponsored. This is just something that was sent to me. So I wanted to give it a try because I don't see anyone talking about this. Gives you that very slight coverage. We'll be covering the pimples around with the concealers, but just a very thin layer. Like I don't feel anything on my skin right now. Such an interesting consistency. I'll go ahead and blend it with my beauty blender. It's wet. This will keep the moisture in too, but don't make it too wet. Make sure you do squeeze out the product as much as you can. Not the product, the water. This way it's not going to just remove the pigment of your face. It's literally going to spread it out. Such a beautiful finish, and literally it's just like your skin, like literally like your skin tone. I'm not sure what shades they have. I will definitely link them down below so you could check it out for yourself. Chantecallie is definitely on a pricier side, but it's just so worth it. It's the most luxurious makeup that I've put my hands on, hands down. Such a stunning finish, you guys. I am so impressed. Everyone needs to know about this product. I don't understand. Okay, now we're going to conceal my under eyes, my lids. Obviously they're super red, under my nose, and the acne that I have that is visible. I will be using this one. This is the Bright Bounce Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is from Lottie London. It has that pinkish tint to it as well. I'm going to apply it with a brush that is flat. This is more like for application for foundation. I'll just use it because it has a lot of like space on it. I'm going to go ahead and apply it right under my eyes right here. This will be used as a corrector just to brighten up the area. When I was going with the skin foundation, whatever it is called, the gel foundation, I did not touch around my eyes just so that I could leave it for concealer. I don't want to layer too many products together, so it feels really nice and light this way. And I also will be adding some to the inner corners here. This will just help to brighten up the area as well. And just a little bit on my lids, not too much product on there because we will be using other products to conceal that area as well. We'll be closing this under eye thing just so that we could move on to the other concealer to hide my darker spots on the face. Alright, I'm going to be using, this is the complexion fluid from Thread, my good old favorite one. I'll go ahead and just leave the spots that need to be covered with it for a little while just so they dry up a little bit so that they become a little bit more set and thicker, and the coverage is going to be so much better. Alright guys, I have let it sit a little bit. Now I'm going to press in the product with my concealer brush from It Cosmetics. I'm going to lightly tap it under and then in my inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to mix in whatever is left on under eyes. I'm going to do it with my finger because it does distribute heat and it melts the makeup a little bit better. This is another tip that I have learned. This will just keep it from creasing. Alright, now we are fully concealed and we're ready for contouring. For my contour today, I'm going to be trying out this new product. This is the Brazilian Bronze, and you guys, it fits the name of this video. I'm going to add it to the back of my palm like this. It's a perfect burnt orange bronzer. And I'll go ahead and just work my product in to my cheekbones, moving up to my forehead, making us really nice and bronzed up already. If you are lacking a little bit more pigment, you could just apply it directly, but I don't recommend it as you don't have control over the product too much. Now we're gonna go ahead and bronze up or like contour our nose just a little bit around these areas, around the bridge, just a little bit. I want to add in just a little bit more on to my forehead because I do want to look a little bit more bronzed up. And adding it to the forehead just helps a little bit more because I have a really big forehead. And it will just minimize the size of it a little bit more. And connecting it with whatever is on the cheeks will just make it look, you know, like in one picture. It's not gonna look splotchy. Nose contour, we're gonna airbrush it down and then into the brow bone. And I want to just add a tad more on my tip. There you go. Subtle but really cute changes. Alright guys, I want to pair two kinds of blush today, two shades of blush. So I have this one. This is the NARS Orgasm Rush. This is the Afterglow Liquid Blush, and we all know the Orgasm. It went viral for its reasons. It's gorgeous. The shade is, it just looks good on everyone, honestly. And this one is a liquid version of it, but it's a little bit more on that bronzy look. I'm going to particularly show you, sorry for the dirty hands, look at that burnt orange. I just know how beautiful this will look on a tan skin. So I want to try that, and then I want to layer it with this Beauty Creations. This is a stunning liquid blush that they just dropped, and this is a berry shade. Like, look at that shade. So pretty for summer. And this one is Modern Wine. It's beautiful, you guys, beautiful. I'm going to first put this one on. I do want to apply it to the back of my hand, so it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, which I think is beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and just tap it. Ooh, she's pigmented. But I think we could spread it out. This on a darker skin tone. I am skin color envy. Oh, this is gorgeous. But I do feel like it will also work on any skin tone. I wouldn't go, if you're lighter skin tone than me, I wouldn't use this. I would go something with more pinkish purplish like this one, which is a little bit more in a cooler tone. This one is a perfect warm tone. Like, I love it. I'm not sure why I haven't used it before, but this will be perfect for that bronzed up look. Now we're gonna focus on the cheekbones. By the way, the brushes that I'm currently using, I'm not liking them too much. I got these as like a free makeup kit from Makeup Academy. I'm not really in fun with these makeup brushes. No name by the way, but they're okay. Like, they're really nice and soft. They just fall out really easily. Now I will be just taking, you guys, literally look at this shade. I'll be taking a dot like this. I'm telling you, she's pigmented. I used this one before and I used a lot, and this is enough, I promise. She's so pretty. This will just bring in a little bit of more like that berry tone into this, and will give that bronze, like summer type glow, you know. And I do want to add in powder and then contour powder as well, just so that everything looks a little bit more seamless. All right, so for my eyes, I'm going to be using this one. This is the Eye Magic Pro Professional Cosmetics. Guys, I am not sure if this one is something that people sell online. I also got it from a makeup academy as a makeup kit. And this is a really beautiful palette. I just wanted to use those brownish like glitter, just so that it could top off whatever I have on my eyes and give it a little bit more of that bronzed up look. I just want to bring a little bit more attention to my eyes because they did like sink in a little bit. And I'm going to add in a base layer first, and then I'm going to use Winky. Such fun names. The Winky is this burnt orange color right here, and I'm going to be using it right out the outer corners and kind of like drawing in a liner, and also bringing it to the lower lash line as well by connecting it. And then I'll take a fluffy brush and then just blend it out, just like air it out a little bit so it's not as harsh. No harsh lines here, just really cute pigment. Now I will be topping it off with these beautiful bronzy colors. Malloy right here, and I'll just add in the bronze layer. Ooh, it's so beautiful. And then just top it off with Sing right in the center right here. Such a beautiful golden color, by the way. Alright, now I do want to add in some lashes, you guys. I have no idea where these lashes from. I was going to use strip lashes, but unfortunately that did not work out. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are cluster lashes. I have 10mm, I have 12, I also have 14mm. So they look like this. I think they are called RX lashes, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm going to do a map on the eyes. I'm not going to use 14 because that's a little too long. I'm going to start with 12 on the outer corners and then move on to 10. I also just added over to the outer corners of my eyes just to add a little bit more of a wisp or the cat eye effect or like a foxy eye effect. And yeah, that's basically what I do. I do need to add in glue to these. These are not self-glue. I do need to add in glue to them. These are the ones that you seal for a couple of weeks, but I don't want to do that. Not today. I'm going to add this one first on the outer corners. So I'll do 12, 12, and then 10. That's all. If you do have shorter lashes than I do, I would continue for the rest of the eye until here and then stop. And then just overlap it and put it under my eyes. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 2 of 10 and then the other eye, and then I'll be right back. The lashes are finally done. I just feel like they make the look a little bit more elevated and super pretty and girly. I love lashes. They complete the look so well. I'm going to go ahead with my lip product right now. I'm going to firstly use, this is Sugar and Spice. This is LA Girl, guys. Best drugstore lip liner, in my opinion. Outlining my lips like so. Sugar and Spice. I love every LA Girl lip liner because of how good they are. Like super creamy and so affordable. It's like $3, I think. Can't beat that. I also love the one that is called Flesh. Such a beautiful nude. Alright guys, I'm going to add this lipstick. This is the Milani. I think this shade is 410 Color Fetish Matte Lipstick. such a beautiful shade. I love it. Like, I love matte products, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of a pinkish tone, and this is going to be the Prada Light, and this shade is gorgeous. It's glowing lip color. Sorry guys, no idea what shade this is, but it's more of that pinkish tone, and it is a lip balm. Such a pretty color. This will just turn down the peachy like nude color and add in a little bit of a rosy pink, and of course moisturize it. Alright guys, I think it's time to use powder products. I'm going to go ahead and add in some of the vegan powder over to the cap. I'll take a fluffy brush like this, and then I'll add in the product over. I will be also just taking some of the product out, so dusting it. Now I'm just going to directly apply it under my eye. And then on the outer corners, under my nose. Now we are baking the face. Okay, now I want to dust it off. I'm going to take a fluffier brush. Alright, I want to add in a little bit more blush because it does seem to like wear off a little bit faster. So I'm going to use this Dacique one. This is a beautiful soft blur cheek, and it's in Rosy Mood. And I'm just going to focus on the apples of my cheeks. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add in some highlighter. This is the Trustique, and this is the highlight stick. And I'm going to add it like on the tip of my nose right here. This is a stunning highlighter. On the bridge of my nose. Alright guys, this is all for today. I really hope you like this video and this look. It was super fun recreating the bronzy glowy look. It just look how fresh it looks. It's perfect for a date night in the summer. Lovely eye look too, and the lashes, they add in a very nice touch to this look. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below. I have added every product on there as well so that you could try it out for yourself. You need to try that Chantecallie. It's literally so lightweight and it's so easy to use, and it's perfect for beginners as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on what I should do next, let me know in the comment section as well below. I do have a second channel, so check out the link as well in the description. Everything is there. And if you want to be friends on Instagram, I'm there as well. I don't want to pressure you too much, but if you still have it already, make sure you are subscribed because I do try to upload very consistently. I do love you all so much. I listen to everything you suggest. I talk to you guys in the comments. I promise I'm there all the time. Every single day I check them. I love having you here. Thank you so much again. But for now, goodbye.